Yakara. We're doing going at 25 knots. That explains why we can so well. Going fast in the opposite direction. Car just jumped close. 730. Very low. Slowed down now. Fire now. Wait. Losing that util torpedo water down his bearing. 94. Let's realize what is this wide heater. I'm gonna use this tube. Might lose the wire here as it goes across her bows. It's always good to have. Give me an actually getting a better solution. Hopefully you're relatively where the game says you are right now and not on top of us or way over there. That car is pretty lined up with that sonar. Big old jump backward. About if I get a towed array. The towed array has no contact with that one. Boy, place far out. That you place so far away from the rest of this, but I'm curious. Doing over there all on its own. Alright, we're getting a fairly good question now. Code array actually has it. We'll just jump back. Got a better resolution on it. Actually not. Had his lights on. Why did he have his lights on? Precious getting close. A torpedo in the water again. Doesn't hold us on active. That Utiloid definitely doesn't. Either does. Just the course of first torpedo. One go active shortly. practically on top of it. There's pretty much no way that Russia 2 is going to get out of this. Except if that happens. Keep forgetting that the Crusher 2s take 2 torpedoes. So that one a little better. 14 doesn't quite have us on active. Well, no, it'll only take one more. Yeah, exactly. Burning quite nicely. Gonna get us on active soon. That torpedo, yep, it's got the Utaloy. Weapons. Yeah, there's no way he's dodging that one either. Go. Yeah, and this one's got the Utaloy, fairly good. Boy's helicopter's still on the deck, which is good. Kara. Alright, Kara has Sea-Wiz, so no harpoon. Oh, hello, helicopter. Welcome. Luckily, we got this nice old Russia 2 to help hide us. At least for a little bit. Somewhere over here. Kara, which is not moving. Why are you not moving? I don't like the fact that you're not moving. Thank you. I really don't like the fact that you're not moving. Why would you not be moving? I don't think you have anything that requires you not to move. Yeah, this is home now. It's just given up. It can't be bothered to move anymore. This wasn't our target, it's just a hunter killer group that we happened to come across. Let's see if we can get the Toad Array around. I want a better solution than. But the Toad Array is the only thing that's holding him right now. Because that Krista 2 is interfering with our sonar as well. See, you should hear this torpedo coming for you. Do something. I mean, it's also nice if you just sit still, but I can't get a good solution on you if you're sitting still. I don't want to raise the radar mass because that's just going to say, hey, over here. And then I'll get SSN 14s and RBU 1000s, and then the helicopter will come along. And it won't be very fun. At least for me. Oh, he's moving. He's going 1 knot. 4 knots. I think he's heard the torpedo. Yep. He's bolting. And finally get a better solution on him. There he is.
Fire control, weapon acquired.
Thank you for starting to move again. I'm not wondering what you're trying to plan by not moving. Wonder what at Udall had its lights on. Unless that was just a graphical bug. Looked like it had its lights on.
Fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Nope.
Fire control, weapon acquired.
Sorry, mate. And it's going to take 2. Of course it is. Alright, well. Firing point procedures.
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
Really? Alright. Well, that torpedo's running wild now. And hopefully he shouldn't be able to hear us because we're literally
Torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
pretty much on top of this Krista 2. Making a nice little bit of noise to help mask us. This weapon's now wild. Hopefully it doesn't go into a circle pattern and pick us up. Although we're at such a range that it shouldn't.
Tube 1 ready.
Hopefully. I mean, you never know. Won't activate till here. It might end up missing. Which would be a bit of a shame. Really would. I would like it to not miss. I wonder what that car was sitting still though. That doesn't make any sense to me. What a game from sitting still. And you can see here a couple RBU thousands, the missile launcher. Those might be the SSN-14 launcher. Actually got a proper torpedo launcher. Two quadruple or 5 torpedo launchers. A second missile launcher battery there. I thought there was a second it had old-fashioned depth charges. Old-fashioned for this time period. On the stern, no, that's just something. Mooring lines? I'm gonna say mooring lines. Yeah, as if we haven't heard that enough. For all the careers. I think that sonar is not working. That sonar radar. That radar's been knocked out. It's probably a Seawiz gun there. Yeah, lots and lots of explosives in a very tight area. But we didn't set off the magazine for that rear launcher. That would have been a nice explosion. Yeah, that torpedo's not going to find it. It is well off the mark. I'd be surprised if it does. I don't think it will. So, let's try our luck with a missile.
Aye, sir.
Harpoon away. Let's see how this does. Get a wide cone, so you should hopefully pick him up. Yep, it's picked him up and it's going live. There goes the Seawiz. Oh, yeah, that's an SSN-14 coming. Yes. Dive. Speed. 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 That was an SSN-14. There it is. One SSN-14. Airdrop torpedo. You mean that one? The one I'm already turning to try and avoid. Knuckle. Come on, give me a knuckle. Up a noisemaker. Launch the moss.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Okay, the moss just went through us.
0 knots. Maneuvering aye. Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Oh dear. Dear, 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 dear.
25 knots. Con, motor ray has been
Oh,
damaged. Passing 800 feet.
okay, that didn't quite work as I hoped it would. It turned around in a search track and went right into us.
800 feet.
You're flooding. Get back up.
Make turns for 1 5.
Reload a moss. To deal with this flooding, and then we should be able to leave. Aircraft nearby. Don't you dare.
Passing 600 feet. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, torpedo room. Tube 2 ready.
Thank you. There's that helicopter.
100 feet.
Hopefully, it will think that the moss is us and drop the torpedo on it. Rather than on us. Since we are going different directions. In fact, we've almost managed to do a loop. Here comes that helicopter from the Kara. I guess they managed to get off the deck in time. Hopefully it will think the moss is us.
Passing 400 feet.
Got a nice little hole in us. Just a small crack. Just a small one. Nothing too major. Right now, at least. Please go away. Please go away. Thank you. Wait, no, go away. Don't come back. That's the opposite of going away.
Passing 300.
Although it might be chasing the moss. Or is it even gone? What's going over there? That's some ballast in order to help this out.
Passing 200 feet.
Level out the boat. Use our ballast.
Passing 100 feet.
There we go. Hopefully we should, very shortly, all this flooding done with, so give some time.
Damage control parties, lay to the engine room. Damage control parties, lay to the reactor space. Damage control parties, lay to the reactor space.
Flooding an aircraft nearby.
Control parties, lay to the engine room. Damage control parties, lay to the reactor space.
Get the crew running around again. Gotta get their exercise in.
Damage control parties, lay to the engine room. Damage control parties, lay to the reactor space.
I'm just thinking about the crew's health. That's all I'm doing.
Damage control parties, lay to the engine room.
Alright, aircraft nearby.
Damage control parties, lay to the reactor space.
Aircraft nearby.
Damage control parties, lay to the engine room.
That helicopter. Just barely close enough that it's preventing us from leaving.
Damage control parties, lay to the reactor space. Damage control parties, lay to the engine room.
Go up a little bit higher. Should help reduce the water coming in. Hopefully.
Damage control parties.
That helicopter will leave.
Damage control parties. Damage control parties. Lay to the engine room.
Aircraft nearby. Still.
Damage control parties. Lay to the reactor space. Damage control parties. Lay to the engine room. Damage control parties. Lay to the reactor. Damage control parties. Lay to the engine room. Damage control
I
parties.
mean, that would be too hard. I mean, all you had to do was push him off the boat. Or push him off the pier.
Lay to the reactor space. Damage control parties. Lay to the engine room.
Then you sink the division. Yeah, that is a bit of a loss.
Damage control parties. Lay to the reactor space.
You know what?
Make turns for 2.
I don't see him around. He's over there.
Damage control parties. Lay to the engine room. Damage control parties. Lay to the reactor space. Damage control parties. Lay to the engine room.
Go. Fortunately, this is my objective. Yeah, I know that. Oh, and Denmark defeated. I like to think that they were trying to reduce your fuel costs, and they simply sunk the wrong division. That's how I'd like to see that. Is that the group up there I'm supposed to be going after? Those are those guys up there, the tenders? Go away. Shoo. No. Okay, submarines. Alright, battle stations. Oh wow, there's not a lot of water here. There is not a lot of depth to play with.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Ultra.
Make turns for 5 knots.
But
Maneuvering.
we were flooding.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Climb. Nearby and flooding.
Con sonar new contact bearing 213. Designated Sierra 1.
Might be a Delta. Really? We call it Delta for now.
Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
That might be wrong, but I'm gonna call it a Delta for now.
Later the reactor space.
We play this game of juggling the damage control parties. The Delta is BN. Semi-quiet. And 6 at 80. Load you out with a Sea Lance. A bit of sense. Why you're so here.
Lay to the engine room.
You only have... That line is not quite on. I think it might be Charlie 3, actually.
Sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Yes.
Passing 100 feet.
Bit loud. Not too much. I think it's a Charlie 2. Really? Oh yeah, the towed array is offline.
Damage control parties. Damage control parties. Lay to the reactor space.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So that makes hunting a lot harder. I think after this we're gonna go back to Holy Luck, because I should like to have a working towed array. Please and thank you. Oh, he jumped a little bit.
Sierra 1
Actually, a Victor 1.
classified as submerged submarine.
Alright. 1A. Don't know how they can tell. Okay, yep, they got that line there. Alright, Victor 1. That'd be noisy. Charlie. That'd be noisy. A towed array. Was actually in front of us.
Damage control parties. Lay to the engine room.
So, one Mark 48 torpedo.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Immediately again. I don't know why we keep losing the wire. Not going very fast. Doesn't make sense that we're losing the wire, but oh well. Torpedo is loose. Wild. Hopefully it doesn't come back to fight us. Because that would not be nice.
Damage control parties. Lay to the reactor space. Con, torpedo room. Tube 3 ready.
Thank you. Set to active. Pop you back to propulsion.
Damage control parties. Lay to the engine room.
I would like to adjust that course for this torpedo, but I cannot. Although it might still be within its search cone when it goes active, so hopefully. Hopefully. Wonder what this Victor is all on its own. Just out here alone. Haven't heard anything else.
Damage control parties, lead of the reactor space.
There it goes. It's got it. Victor's heard the torpedo and gone to full brown alert.
Bearing 247, designated Sierra 2.
Okay. That's another Victor, I think. Victor 3.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Alright, but okay, that explains that's somebody else.
Damage control parties, lay to the engine room. Con sonar, new contact bearing 202, designated Sierra.
Alright, this whole group has just gone to full brown alert. That looks like it's a Victor as well.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine. Damage control parties, lay to the reactor space.
That Victor. That Victor actually eat that torpedo. I think it did.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 199. Contact faded.
That Victor just ate a torpedo.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 238. Contact faded.
Alright then. This is where I really like a towed array right about now. Um... Propulsion, damage control.
Lay to the engine room. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 237.
Active. Victor. I think he's sinking. Yeah, he's sinking. Gonna run himself into the ground. You're not gonna raid Scapa Flow, you're just gonna take it. Yep, there he goes.
Con
You know,
sonar regained contact on
that's very expensive, you know.
bearing 195.
Look, that torpedo's got a lock. Almost, kinda. Not a very solid lock. Doesn't actually have the weapon acquired. The Victor 3 else somewhere else. We're gonna need to launch another Mark 48 to kill this Victor 1. Since it's still alive.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
And stuck on the ocean floor now. Sorry, Mr. Victor 3, but you're not getting away from this. Except he lives as well. Alright, these Soviet subs are proving resilient today. Over. Okay, he's just dropped all ballast. Let's launch. A Sea Lance.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
He's freewheeling it. Here, have a Sea Lance. For all the times you've launched an SSN-16 at me.
Sierra 3, last bearing 186. Contact faded.
It's on the house. Active sonar.
Torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Here, have it. Okay, he just fired a SSN-416 back at me.
Make con sonar. We are cavitating.
I'm well aware.
Passing 100 feet. Damage control parties. Late of the reactor space. Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Don't miss now.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 154. Contact faded. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last. Con maneuvering, making turns for 2. Con sonar, torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 016.
Alright, turn. Turn. Thank you.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir. Make turns for 5 knot. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Alright, Mr. Torpedo. Lock onto the moss. No, not us, the moss. The moss, the moss.
Turns
The
for
moss.
sonar, we are cavitating. Flooding in the machinery space. Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots. Damage control point.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything is fine.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1.
Alright, there's the Victor 1 dead.
4 9. Contact breaking up.
That's something at least.
Damage control party. Late of the machinery space. Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
I think that Sea Lance might have missed.
Passing 200 feet.
Is it just running in circles? Get out of the Victor 3 sank to the bottom.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Good. There's the dead Victor 1. The Victor 3 was on the surface last we saw. And there's still a Victor 3 somewhere. Don't know where.
Passing 100 feet.
He's somewhere.
On. The dive planes have been repaired.
And there goes that torpedo. Let's not break the surface. Please, thank you. So let's go fishing.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 198.
There it is.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
I don't think you're gonna get lucky twice. I really don't think you're gonna get lucky twice. Propulsion repaired. And we're flooding. But we are heading back to Holy Lock. This we've almost lost our stern. Like if that kept going there, that kept going along the top, we wouldn't have a stern anymore.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 190.
No, Mr. Victor 3, you're not getting away. Sorry. I sailed the wire on this torpedo.
Fire control, weapon acquired. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 188. Contact breaking up. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 172. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 172. Contact faded.
So 7-2.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Let's see what we can't find. Hopefully a Victor 3. Considering that's what we're here hunting for.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
He was lower, he was down near the floor. Actually it's even shallow. It's even shallow less steep over here. Should search down when it gets there. This is where I'd like to have the towed array back. Just quiet enough that my passive only picks them up when they're cavitating. Again, it's a quiet boat. So somewhere over here there should be a Victor 3. Activate this torpedo. See if we can find it. Or scare it. Or both. So far, we're not having very much luck. Bring that the Vito has not found anything yet or scared anything up. Try going active, see if we can't find him.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Let's look over here. There's a thin layer. Drop the depth.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 158.
Where's it gone? Alright, so we managed to get close enough that it's scared. Habitate. Slowly finding the victor. We'll get it eventually. Actually, passive is holding him more than the active.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
29 knots. So he can outrun us. Simply put, if he wanted to leave...
Fire control, weapon acquired.
Ah, torpedoes found him. Let's launch a Sea Lance. Just in case. What? Oh. What? Did he... Did he just... Like, launch an SSN, like, 16 or something directly on top of us? I feel like he might have. Because why did we just explode? I think we might have got him as well. We just exploded. But we could leave combat. Sunk by UGM-1 torpedo. UGM-1T-1 torpedo. We damaged him. What even is a UGM-T? Google, answer this question for me. Soviet. Russia. It lost of all hands. Let's see. That might be a GMT. Might be just a typo. On a VA-11. A111. A UGM -1 torpedo. Not even the Victors have a UGM -1s. Nuclear sub sunk. They blockaded. And Iron Curtain draws over Europe. Got a couple more ships. 222,000 tons. Fairly respectable. There is little hope for you and your crew. The twisted remains of the USS Narwhal have come to rest on the ocean seafloor, a lasting monument to all those brave souls who served aboard. I think that that's a typo with full waters. I don't think the Victor 3s actually have UGMT 1s. I don't even know what they are. I mean, searching for the UGMT 1 brought Scaval. Super cavitating torpedo. Called the 11. Yeah, I have no idea either, but I don't think the Victor 3 even has a UGMT 1. I think that's just a mistake in Full Wars. I think it has. Reference. Bring me 3. Yeah, it doesn't even have U ones. One is. I think that was just a mistake. on the part of that. I think it dropped an SSN on top of us. And it literally just went in, entered the water, and impacted with the sub. I think he managed to drop it literally on top of us. Because any other weapon he has are all torpedoes. Would have got a torpedo in the water. I think that's what happened. Managed to drop an SSN 60 on top of us. I think the game just took it. Maybe it might have got confused because it might not have armed. Might have literally just rammed us to death with a torpedo. I mean, I don't know what the arming distance is like. Does it have to level out before it's armed, or can it still detonate in its dive? That answers that question. These are... Okay, let's actually look at the non-play one. The non-player of it. I was looking at the player version because of the Soviet, okay, Soviet subs mod playable as use at 80s. Yeah, I'm betting it was a SSN 6 up on top of us. But I'm gonna call this. Why? No, Avik said he was gonna stream earlier. Streaming now. I don't know if he is or not. So I'm going. Capitalization not. But make put a capital Q in just to be sure. So enjoy Dwarf Fortress.